Good that we have low expectations for that.
Exactly. He-Man. He, us. Well, here we are. Back at it again. Championship weekend. You talk about a fun weekend. Yes, Super Duper is special. But when you
That
just
was
have
great.
2 games, 4 teams, trying to get to one more game, 1 trophy. All right?
The football has
Divide
been
that.
amazing so far.
Divide that. So this is going to be a fun one. Great. I mean, this season makes no sense, and it kind of, this championship weekend, especially on the AFC side, is a perfect example. Okay, Walks?
Yes, I agree. It's the AFC somehow put the entire conference next to an electrical substation, and everyone is like, you know what? Why have a full team? Let's just play with some of the guys. And the victors of that seem to be wholeheartedly the Patriots.
Yes, exactly. They benefit,
CJ
but
Stroud
they thrive.
CJ Stroud's a sleeper agent. I'm convinced. That 100% sleeper agent. I am so annoyed.
That was hilarious. You want to talk about a funny, chaotic game? At first, we're like, hell yeah, this is defense. It's like, all right, this is getting a little out of hand. It's time for you to go home. I'm done. It's like, oh, we're going to one sloppy weather game to another one that was just sloppy, but it was frozen. Absolutely frozen. So those 2 games were absolute shenanigans. Saturday gave us the best. Well, the Seahawks absolute beat down on the Niners. As an Eagles fan, that was beautiful to see. And you didn't, Sam Darnold with the oblique issue or whatever, didn't have to do much. Perfect. That gave him like a little bit of an extra rest there. And then Rams, Bears, fucking Bears tried to pull another one out of their fucking ass for no reason.
I'll tell you what, that horseshoe was shoved so far up there, they almost didn't get it out.
What's happened? What? I don't know where to go with that, but yes, that was Caleb Williams. Insane throw off your back foot from that far out. Impressive. And I think you misunderstood me when I said better push off. It's because he was able to hide it enough. He held it just long. Okay. I meant it in a good way.
Got it.
But still, I understand how it came out. But I was also a little bit like, there was a part of me that was like, fuck, I wish they called that.
I mean, the other famous push off in the end zone would be the Doug Baldwin one that got called in the Steelers Super Bowl, which, I mean, you can
Doug
call
Baldwin,
them, but like,
or one of them. It's not Doug Baldwin, but I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Curse, maybe it was Curse. I don't know. That was Baldwin. Anyway, that just a shenanigans of I like the refs keeping the flags in the pockets a bit more during the playoffs.
Especially when it's fucking almost 0 degrees. They're like, I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I feel like we're taking I feel like we aren't getting the cheapo pass interference penalties, except for I didn't really like the ones in the Patriots Texans game on the final drive there, or whatever that was.
I missed that one. I think by that time I was like, I probably went and took a nap, honestly. Yeah.
But I think for the most part, the officiating's been good. They still have plenty of time to screw it up, though. So.
Yep. I mean, just like people thought in the Bills-Broncos game that the refs got it wrong, but boy, did that interception break the internet for a while. After it, I was like, I got to mute these words. I got to mute interception for some reason. And then NFL and all of it, I was like, this is getting out of hand. It was an interception. It was the proper call. Joe Burrow said so. Like that was he's like, all right, I got to come out of Twitter retirement, and I got to post this. Like these guys are idiots. Okay. And
Again,
they try to compare it with the Devontae Adams one. It's like, oh God, Bills fans, I don't feel sorry for you. You deserve it. Sean McDermott fired. You'll see in the long run that's a good thing.
It is a good thing. Somebody put a statistic out and crashed my timeline real quick of if you do not make the Super Bowl in your first 4 years of a head coach somewhere, the odds of you making it are like past that are like crazy small. Yep. Like it's a weird like if you don't get it right in the first 4 years, if you don't build that base right, you're screwed. And you kind of only go as far as you make it in the first 4 years for the rest of your time with that team.
All right.
So good time to move on by the Bills.
Yep, and it's a good time for us to move on from the divisional round into this weekend. But we can't move on quite yet. We do have to talk about our records last week. Both of us went 2-4. Woof, woof. I am 4-10. I hate it here. I am 4-10 for the entire playoffs, and you are 6-8. 6-8.
That's impressive.
That's Jesus Christ. I don't want to do this anymore. Like I'm afraid to do this, and then it's going to even be worse with one game. Okay, it's going to be even worse with one game. I'm going to go 0-6 with only 3 ways you can bet. Okay, somehow that's going to happen. This is how we move on. We move on by doing these 2 games, and hopefully something changes for me.
You can do it.
Put your back into it. Sure.
Put your back into it.
Okay, well, let's get back into it. First game, Broncos do not have their quarterback out for the season, broken ankle. When the fuck did that happen? All of a sudden, I get a text, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Going up against the old Patriots back in the AFC Championship game. The over-under is 43. The spread is 3.5 in favor of the Patriots. That makes sense. Could have been more, but they're at home. Denver Broncos defense is damn good. Yes. Yep. Walks, go ahead and take this, please. Take this away, all right? Is Stidham going to pull some Nick Foles magic?
Yeah.
Oh. Excuse me.
I don't think Stidham is that much of a step down from Bo Nix, talent-wise.
I kind of thought the same thing.
I think that Bo Nix
sort of
can extend the play a little bit better than Stidham can, but Stidham can still operate that offense in its totality. The offense it's not like you're in the Daniel Jones situation with the Colts, right? Where your backup has no legs and therefore he cannot run for the first downs that extend those drives. And that's not this. So I think that the market is probably overreacted just a little bit. I will love a playoff team getting 3.5 points at home. I will take that and twice on Sunday. And I will also take the under because that defense knows that they have to be on it to help Stidham.
Keep it in. Keep Jared Stidham comfortable.
Yep.
All that. I totally get that. And we see the faults that Drake May can make. Now, I get it. Last week was awful weather. But I didn't see C.J. Stroud was able to hold on to it if he wasn't throwing it. But everyone else didn't have that much of a problem. Okay, there was a couple fumbles, but still. Anyway, that's not going to be a right recipe, and the defense knows the stakes. Just like you said, there he is, live, kids. Live. Yep. I like the 3.5 as well. Chips, please. I like the 3.5 as well.
Yeah, one more each.
But the problem that scares me is the run game. Now, we thought J.K. Dobbins, potential, could have been a boost. But last week, Bo Nix was the leading rusher. Now, I can't really remember what the Bills' run defense was like all year, but that's not going to help out Jared Stidham. You got to get that run game going. Hopefully you can. If not, and they start, getting a couple of turnovers on the other side of their field, it could be sticky. But I still like 3.5. They're at home, playoff team, Sean Payton. Stidham, not much of a step down. I am going with not the under or the over because these defenses can play stout and the offense holds on to the ball, punt, punt, punt. But like we saw last week, Chaos can have and Jaron Stidham can throw a bad throw, out route, or something like that. I'm not going to play that game with that 43. So I'm just going 3.5. And again, I could probably get 6 losses this week just staring at the records. So, alrighty. I expect this to still be fun, but I'm glad this is not our night game. Because this night game is going to be better.
Okay, let's go on to the Super Bowl.
Let's go on to pretty much the Super Bowl. Oh, folks, this is what you live for. Rivalries. Third round match. Ding, ding, ding. Slugfest. We saw it was a beat 'em up defensive game the first time. Second one, complete and utter chaos. Thursday night football chaos like the Seahawks like to do. Last week, they didn't have to do much. Right from the kickoff, I was like, that's a bad beat-up team. Like, how can you not? A lot of people in America felt the same way. Because that defense feeds off of momentum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum. The Rams, they pulled something out last week. I understand it was very survivable, but that weather was brutal. When they needed to make a drive, they made it. Matt Stafford showed why he was an MVP and has already won his Super Bowl with those last couple drives, okay?
Yeah.
That was tough weather, and they survived the magic. Like, that deserves some credit there. Survived the magic. Thicker kicker for the win. This is going to be fun. Rams headed into Seattle. Guess what? I got to remember to get rid of this graphic. Boom. And then we go on to the other graphic.
Very nice. Well done.
Rams not favored at 2.5. Over unders 45.5. Ooh. Mm-hmm. No Charbonnet, but Cam Akers is coming in, and you can see this.
George Halani is back.
Who?
George Halani. He was
George
on
Halani.
with a
Okay,
hammy.
Sure. That, maybe an unsung hero type shit. I don't see it. But Cam Akers, you could say revenge game. But it would be one. Did he win a Super Bowl with them? Was he there?
Yes, he did.
He did? Okay. So it's hard to see this as a revenge game. And kind of same with Cooper Kupp. There's a lot of love there. You guys won a Super Bowl together. Still close teams. Now, if it was like toss them to the side or, it's like, fuck you, you didn't win a Super Bowl with them. Next year you did, then it's a revenge game to me.
Sure.
The defense for that Seattle Seahawks defense, ooh, absolutely suffocating. But who doesn't seem to be afraid of that defense a lot is Stafford. Sean McVay is. Don't get me wrong. He got scared the last time you guys played against each other. Matt Stafford. And as long as you kind of control the ball, and Sam Darnold doesn't have to, do too much, okay? Do too much. I think there's a pathway for them to dominate. And I think that kind of, you know what? I'm rambling. Go ahead, Lux.
So
I kind of just been rambling there. I lost it a little bit.
So while the Rams have a lot of experience, this is kind of like the last ride that we saw with that Broncos team. That historic offense or whatever it was that just, they're older, they're established, but by the time you get this deep in the playoffs, man, everybody's hurt, everybody's banged up. It's not, I don't know. I just don't see a team where defensively they've been allowing almost 20 plus points in every single game down the stretch now. Even in bad weather game, we got 20 points out of it. Like 20, like they've been giving up like 27. They're having to score 30 plus a game to win.
As of recent,
I think that overall, I think the Seahawks team right now is in a bit better shape for the matchup defensively versus the Rams offense. The Rams defensive line is pretty banged up right now. They've had a couple guys not practicing at all that are big playmakers for them up the middle. So
same with their injury list is smaller. Granted, a lot of yours was rest and stuff like that, but theirs is smaller than you think.
Yeah, it is smaller. I think that the guys that
everyone's
that are on
up.
it though. Yeah, I think the guys
everyone's
that are on
banged
it, though,
up this late in the season in the NFL.
Yeah, but yeah, I like the over in this game. I think that Rams defense is just not good enough right now. They've been since Thanksgiving. They've been bottom third of the league defensively, and I don't see a team that's, if you're in the bottom third for the whole second half of the season, this is not the time to be a bottom third defensive team in the playoffs. So I like the over here, and I like the Hawks to win at home. We saw that stadium last week was absolutely electric. I think it's definitely going to be electric again. Can't audible the right way with having to do all hand signals. It just doesn't work the same. So,
yes, that is true. Yep, I like the over as well with you there. I think the Rams, we saw last time they were able to put 30 on this team, on this defense, and it's a close game. And that we see that Rams defense has been giving up over 20 plus points. Now is where's Stafford's finger situation at? Where's Sam Darnold's oblique situation at? Charbonnet, how much of an impact is that going to be for Kenneth Walker? Is Poona Ford going to be enough of a disruptor to help out that DB core? Is someone going to help him out with that? I like the over at 45.5. I'm not taking that spread. Because I see this game going both ways no matter what. I think Stafford is going to have to play like the MVP that he probably is, okay, to beat them. I think they can get that done, but it's a rivalry game at home for the Seahawks. Chaos can happen. Chaos is going to happen. There's something on the internet that people are going to lose their minds about. Whether it's Sean McVay, dumb call, or whether it's Sam Darnold with the worst fucking game ever, or Mike McDonald grows a beard, all of a sudden. That he is just the most simple, create a character in a video game. It's amazing. It's amazing. But defense wins championships, and we know who the better defense is, so the Hawks could get it done. The Rams could get it done because that offense is very good, and we saw what happened last time. This is more on the revenge side for the Rams than it is the Seahawks. This is the Seahawks to be stand the ground, king of the hill still. And the Rams are like, we want that shit. We want it back, baby.
The Hawks also have a little bit of Pope magic going on right now.
Pope magic.
Watch out. Every new year that there's been a new Pope, the Seahawks go to the Super Bowl.
Okay, so they have to fight now. They fought magic. Now they have to fight religion. The Rams do. That's a lot. They've battle tested on the road. Two close games for them.
Yep.
This is going to be a fun one. I don't know, folks. Who's going to be our Super Bowl champion from this game? Folks, it's nice and cold.
I'm not coward for not picking a winner here, but
As you see, your confidence is, and your smirkiness does freak me out a little bit. That's another reason why I stayed away from the spread. I'm like, I don't know if I can trust him. He's saying the right things about the defense, but he's also forgetting about the offense and the points that they put up last time. But the over is the right play. Over is a very sexy play. Right? It's perfect. It's a perfect play. Stafford's going to get his couple. All right? He's no schmuck unless, hey, the defense plays at a godlike level. Okay?
Hey, we've seen it all happen this year. Everything that you could imagine has happened this year.
Hey, everything you could imagine, I didn't imagine any of this. I didn't imagine any of this. It's like Rams, I could see at this spot, but I didn't imagine the Seahawks this deep with Sam Darnold. No.
Well, then your Imaginarium's not working hard.
Oh, yeah, because, you thought, we're going to be the number one seed this year. And as a Seahawks fan, you thought that. No, exactly. The year that the Eagles won the Super Bowl, the first one, Dad and I were like, this team sucks. And come on, no fan of their team has a good imagination about their team. If so, what kind of world is that? What kind of world is that?
The only thing I did say about the Hawks that did come true is that this defense was going to be top 5. I did say that.
Okay, yes, that is true. I mean, yes, that is very true.
I was way more hesitant on the offense being good. So
yeah, I knew JSN had a huge impact, but didn't know it was going to be like that so quickly.
Yeah.
So
So quick. Yeah.
everyone gave the Seahawks shit when they drafted him early, and people gave the Lions shit for drafting Gibbs early. Two of the best in the league. Two of the best offensive players in the league. Folks, stay nice and warm. Enjoy this Sunday. Take a week off next week, unless you're a pervert and watch the flag football game. I don't know. Ugh, douchebags. Championship round. Aints. Last live show. Later, beautiful people. Here we go.
See you for the Super Bowl next time, baby.
Exactly. Super Bowl 60.